Hello Madden fans, my name is David Johnson, aka Mad Scientist 06, EA Sports Game Changer. I'm here today to talk about the all-new draft feature in Madden NFL 13 Connected Careers mode and give you some tips to help you succeed in the draft. Each week starting in the regular season, you'll earn scouting points or SP. Scouting SP is used to unlock information on players in the upcoming draft, including attribute ratings, traits, and player type. You'll use this information to help target who you want to draft on your team. You can scout every week right up until the start of the draft in the off season. Now, the existing data on the draft class is rather sparse, which makes scouting critical. So, what do we know from the start? The data provided for each player in the draft includes information such as height, weight, college attended, position, projected draft pick, and projected draft position. It also includes production and size, 2 of 5 new ratings this year. The production rating is based on player performance, and the size rating measures how well a player fits the ideal mold of his position and player type. These new ratings give you a quick feel of each player. The higher the ratings, the better. Now, while this standard information is helpful, you'll need to unlock player attributes to discover even more information to help determine which players will fit your scheme and better match your team needs. There are 2 levels of information you can unlock. The first level reveals a letter grade, which gives you an estimate or a range of what the rating will be. Spending additional SP will reveal the true numeric rating. So, the challenge of the draft is this. You do not earn enough scouting SP to unlock every attribute for each player in the draft. So, here are my strategies to draft like a pro. 1. Use the default information, height, weight, production, projected draft pick to help focus in on players you may want. Then, focus on unlocking several key attributes for those players. You'll have to determine what attributes are most important to you. So, ask yourself, what are the bare minimum ratings information you want to know to be comfortable about making a selection? So, for example, to me, for running back, that would be speed, carry, and catch. So, you also want to target players projected in multiple rounds. This way, you are almost ensured you'll have scouted players to select from that you're familiar with in every round. What you're trying to avoid here is having to ever draft a player without knowing anything about them except the default information. However, if you find yourself in that position, you can use the projected draft round, production, and size ratings as determining factors. There are 2 minutes in between each draft pick unless a team trades up in the draft. Now, if that happens, the team trading up will receive an additional 2 minutes to make their selection. One very cool feature in this year's draft is that the CPU-controlled teams will attempt to trade up, which makes for a more interesting, engaging, and authentic experience. Now, the commissioner of your CCM will determine when to start the draft. The commissioner can decide to skip a pick, advance to the next user, or pause the draft. Now, a pretty cool feature here is that the commissioner can actually exit the game, turn off the console, and the draft will continue. Now, after the draft, your new rookies are automatically signed to your team based on the current NFL rookie salary guidelines. Hopefully, this will get you amped and ready for the upcoming draft. Stay tuned for more Game Changers tips and tricks. This is Mad Scientist, and I'm out.
And now the San Francisco 49ers are on the clock. 6'4", 265. And during the combine this year, he pounded out 46 reps on the bench. He also ran a 4.6